Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So I just hit 1,000 miles today, and right now I am currently at 1,199 miles. So I'll quickly give you my impressions of the Royal Enfield Himalayan after clocking more than 1,000 miles. So first thing first, I still love the look of the bike. It really looks somewhat different. It has that old, I don't know if I would call it steampunk kind of look, you know, that kind of industrial design. Not totally naked, but I love the flow of, you know, the tank protector here, the rear passenger footrest mount, and also the exhaust mount, the open engine, you know, easy access, and all in all, I just love the way everything flows and jives together. So on that point, yeah, I love the design. The second thing I'm going to talk about is reliability. So a few people have had issues with their bikes. Knock on wood, so far I haven't had any issue. I think the bikes are very well put together, but just out of an overabundance of caution, then they recommend initial service intervals to be quite short. That way any problems can be picked up easily and sorted out before they get worse. The only issues I found, which I had to immediately take care of, were these bolts on the head, which I tightened up, and the oil leak which I was getting from there, you know, kind of stopped. It was a minor oil leak. My neck of the woods is pretty cold, and my bike came without the hand guards, so I got those mostly to protect myself from the cold wind when the temperature drops. The one other thing which I did, you know, just following the trend of even the modern Harley Davidsons, is updating the headlight to LED with the halo. It looks really good, and this is a DOT SAE compliant headlight. That's Department of Transportation and Society of Automotive Engineers. So the stock tires that come, the Pirellis MT60s, these are very grippy. The kind of riding I do about I would say 90% highway paved roads and about 10% gravel. So these tires suit me perfectly. But if you get on loose gravel, as you can see, those cleats are not very good. Their front becomes very squirrely, so you got to be careful with that. One other mod I did, I raised the lower front bumper to give a little bit more clearance. That way, in case I get into a muddy situation, it's not gonna build up, kick up mud on there and, you know, get clogged. I did the initial oil change at, I believe it was about between 300 and 500 miles. And since then I haven't really done anything else maintenance wise, apart maybe from oiling the chain, after which you guys can see I make quite a mess because I overdid it, you can see. So even after riding on road, things haven't really cleared up good. But today and the last time I rode the bike, I was on some unpaved gravel roads, and I don't know if it's the static from the bike, but it's just like a magnet, pulls all up, picks up the dust really easily. The other thing I should talk about is that the bike has pretty short legs. If you are running about, I would say 75 miles an hour, if you have a tailwind and your RPM is up there like 6,000 RPM, then you would go just about maybe 130 miles, and then you have to fill up again. But I would imagine if you're running maybe 60 55, 60, you should be able to get up there, maybe even 200 miles. I think this gives about between 50 to 60 miles a gallon, so that's pretty good. And each time I load it up, I fill up the tank. It takes, I think, close to 3 gallons. I haven't put up to 3 gallons in this in the bike. So if you take it easy, you should be able to get about 150 miles. I think those are pretty short legs, and you'll get surprised. You'll be riding and then you look at the fuel gauge and it's on F and empty. So yeah, that's kind of scary. So I think one of my next few mods would be to get a holder for additional fuel. That way I don't get fuel anxiety. So those are the few things that I have done to the bike. Oh, I also installed the risers, which you see right there, and I did the throttle hold mod, but you can see that screw popped out because the bike vibrates so much. I will need to put some Loctite on there and then put that back on. So all in all, I think it's a great bike. Everything works as it should. Shifts through all the gears, doesn't make any weird noises. Tires have held up pretty good. You can see that's the rear. And the more I use it, the more it seems to get better. It starts very easy now. And I also changed the tail light to LED. So yeah, first crank, it just starts right up. Previously the battery would die all the time, and I thought it was just a battery problem, but then I changed the headlight to the LEDs and also changed the tail light. And one last thing I should comment on is the seat. It's not so comfortable for long distance riding, mostly because if you make the mistake, I'm not so tall, but if you make the mistake and slide all the way back, you can see the angle of the seat. It's gonna cause you to slowly slide forward. But the issue is this material on the seat is some kind of anti-friction, it's some kind of friction material that is designed probably to keep you from sliding all over the seat. So it's gonna hold on your garment, on your pants, and you will slide forward, and it's gonna be like a ratchet. You will get your pants really tight in an area that will make you uncomfortable. So that's an issue. If they could, if this rear part could have been flatter, so that you could slide all the way back and sit there without, slowly sliding forward, that would be great. It will make the bike way more comfortable. But I think a smaller or shorter person will be absolutely thrilled with this seat, because they will be more centered, and then their legs won't have to be at such an acute angle, so they will be very comfortable. Maybe somebody 5'5" or thereabouts, 5'5", 4, 5, 6, thereabout. So yeah, those are my initial impressions for the first 1,000 miles. Love the bike as much as I did on day one, and I intend to keep riding. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.